Do you ever feel like you walking through life with a heavy backpack you can't take off? You wake up tired, go through your day feeling drained, and fall into bed exhausted, only to repeat the cycle. You've tried everything more: sleep better, coffee, even that new health trend everyone's talking about. But the fatigue sticks around. What if I told you this exhaustion isn't just about a lack of sleep? What if it's something deeper? A message from your soul, crying out for change. Today, we're going to decode that message and discover the path to true, lasting energy. First, let's get one thing straight. You're not lazy, and you're not broken. This profound sense of tiredness that so many of us feel is a real and valid experience. We live in a world that praises constant hustle. We're expected to be productive at work, present for our families, maintain a social life, and somehow find time for ourselves. It's a recipe for burnout. We're running on a treadmill that never stops, and our bodies and minds are paying the price. This isn't just physical fatigue, it's emotional and psychological. Think about it. How much energy do you spend worrying about the future or replaying past mistakes? How much of your day is spent doing things you feel you have to do, rather than things you want to do? This gap between your daily actions and your true desires is a huge energy drain. It's like trying to drive a car with the handbrake on. You're pushing the gas, but something internal is holding you back, creating friction and exhaustion. This is where we get to the heart of the matter. This isn't just burnout, it's a signal. Your fatigue is your soul's cry for transformation. Imagine your inner self, your core being, trying to get your attention. It's been whispering for a while, but in the noise of daily life, you haven't heard it. So now, it's shouting. That shouting is the exhaustion you feel. It's a sign that the way you're reliving is no longer aligned with who you truly are. Your soul is asking for a different path, one that is more authentic, more fulfilling, and more you. So what is your soul trying to tell you? Maybe it's saying you've outgrown your job, and the daily routine feels meaningless. Perhaps it's pointing to a relationship that drains you more than it uplifts you. Or maybe it's highlighting a creative passion you've ignored for years, a part of you that's desperate to be expressed. This fatigue is a stop sign. It's forcing you to pause and look inward, to ask the difficult questions. Am I happy? Am I living a life that feels true to me? Am I on the right track? Ignoring this message won't make it go away. It will only get louder, manifesting as deeper burnout, anxiety, or a sense of being completely lost. But here's the beautiful part. This cry for help is also a roadmap to your own renewal. It holds the key to unlocking a new level of vitality and purpose. The moment you decide to listen is the moment your transformation begins. It's scary, I know. Change is always intimidating, but staying where you are, in this state of constant drain, is far more difficult in the long run. So, let us talk about how to start listening and take those first steps toward a more energized life. The first step is radical self-awareness. You can't change what you don't acknowledge. Take out a journal or just find a quiet moment for yourself. Ask yourself, what in my life is draining my energy? Be brutally honest. Is it your job? A specific person? Your own negative self-talk? The pressure to be perfect? Write it all down without judgment. Just get it out. Next, ask the flip side of that question. What gives me energy? What makes me feel alive? It could be anything: a walk in nature, painting, talking to a good friend, learning a new skill. This isn't about finding a new career overnight. It's about identifying the sources of your energy leaks and your energy gains. This list is your personal compass. The second step is to set authentic boundaries. Boundaries are not about pushing people away. They're about protecting your energy and honoring your needs. If you identified that a certain person or task consistently drains you, it's time to build a fence. This might mean saying no more often. No, I can't take on that extra project. No, I'm not available to hang out this weekend. It feels uncomfortable at first, especially if you're a people pleaser. But every time you say no to something that drains you, you are saying yes to yourself. You're reclaiming your energy. Start small. Say no to one small thing this week. Notice how it feels. It might feel scary, but it will also feel incredibly empowering. That feeling is the beginning of your energy returning. The third step is to schedule joy and rest. I want you to treat joy and rest as non-negotiable appointments in your calendar. We schedule work meetings, dental appointments, and errands, but we leave joy to chance. Let's change that. Look at your list of things that give you energy. Pick one and schedule it into your week. Maybe it's 20 minutes to read a book, an hour to go for a hike, or a phone call with a friend who makes you laugh. Put it in your calendar and protect that time fiercely. This is not a luxury. It is essential maintenance for your soul. And I'm not just talking about sleep. Rest can be active too. It's any activity that recharges you and brings you back to yourself, away from the demands of the world. The fourth step is to reconnect with your body. Our mind and body are deeply connected. Psychological stress manifests physically. Your fatigue is a physical symptom of a psychological state. So, start to listen to your body's wisdom. This doesn't have to mean intense workouts. It could be gentle stretching in the morning, a 5-minute dance party in your living room, or simply taking a few deep breaths throughout the day. When you feel that wave of exhaustion, pause, close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and a long breath out. Ask your body, what do you need right now? Maybe it's a glass of water, a short walk, or just a moment of stillness. Learning to listen and respond to your body's signals is a powerful way to start healing your energy. And finally, the fifth step. Take one small, imperfect action. The idea of transformation can feel huge and overwhelming. So let's break it down. You don't need to quit your job and move to another country tomorrow. That's not how real change happens. Real change happens through small, consistent steps. Look at your energy compasser list of drains and gains. Pick one small thing you can do this week to address a drain or incorporate a gain. Maybe it's leaving work on time one day this week. Maybe it's spending 15 minutes on that creative hobby you've been ignoring. Maybe it's unfollowing a social media account that makes you feel bad about yourself. The smaller the step, the better, because it makes it achievable. Each small victory will build momentum and give you the confidence and energy to take the next step and the next. Remember, this journey is not about becoming a new person. It's about becoming more of who you already are. It's about shedding the layers of expectation, obligation, and fear that have been weighing you down and dimming your light. The fatigue you feel is not a life sentence. It is an invitation. An invitation to pause, to listen, and to bravely step onto a path that is more aligned with your soul. If you're struggling, please know that it's okay to seek support from a therapist or a counselor. They can provide a safe space and professional guidance on your journey. You hold the power to change your story. Your energy is waiting for you, on the other side of that first small step. Listen to your soul's cry, and let it guide you back to a life of vitality, purpose, and joy. You deserve to feel alive, not just survive. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this message resonated with you, please give this video a like and subscribe for more content on living a more conscious and fulfilling life. I'd love to hear about one small step you're planning to take this week in the comments below. Let's support each other on this journey. See you next time.